You should watch this video if you're a man. And you should definitely watch this video if you have a man in your life. Well, that means your father, your brother, your uncle, your partner, just about anybody. Hi, I'm Dr. Era Dutta, and this is Mind Wellness. This video is a tribute to mankind. Well, literally mankind. Men's mental health well-being. If you want to address some of the notoriously common questions when it comes to men, emotions, and their mental health well-being. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Even though this saying may hold some truth to it, but we're all here on planet Earth, and it's time that we get along and understand each other's mental health needs. So let's start. Let's start this week by celebrating the men in our lives. It's International Men's Health Week, and we are addressing all the myths, all the facts, and everything about men's mental well-being. Did you know that men are susceptible to committing suicide at least 2 to 3 times more than women? In fact, the mode of method from which they commit suicide in men is far more lethal than that compared to the women. Watch this video till the end if you want to address some of the notoriously common questions when it comes to men, emotions, and their mental health well-being. Do men talk differently about their mental health problems? Men often refuse to admit that they're sad or that they're depressed. Instead, they like using words like, I'm stressed out, or I have too much on my plate, or there's just way too much going on, rather than addressing the real core emotion that they're hurt, that they're vulnerable, or that they're depressed. Is depression any different in men? Well, yes and no. So, the core principle of depression is when one feels pervasively sad, low, hopeless, helpless, low in energy for more than 15 days. But when it comes to men and women, there's a slight difference. When it comes to displaying the emotion, and we're talking about depression specifically, men find it very easy to show aggression, hostility, even firing somebody, even getting into an argument, or reckless behavior. In fact, men have also cheated on their wives when they're depressed, just to feel better about their masculinity. Men have also taken some reckless decisions, or binge drank, or gotten into a bad addiction during the periods of depression. So yes, sometimes men show depression in slightly different way than women. What are some of the issues that trouble men in their lives? When it comes to the emotional front, men are plenty emotional, trust me. They may not exhibit it as much, they may not display as much emotions, but they really do get hurt by so many things. Some of the top themes that disturb men are financial hardships, when they cannot provide for their family, when their ego is hurt, when they feel that in a relationship where they felt very secure, the partner has suddenly walked off or left them astray, loss of a job, and even the loss of physical intimacy where their sexual powers has been hurt, or where they don't feel superior enough or challenged that they cannot make their partner happy anymore sexually. That's when men take, a dive southwards, and they feel that their emotions are all over the place and may even land into depression often. Why do men not seek help when it comes to their mental health? Well, why do men not ask for directions? On a more serious note, men don't really forthcomingly come and talk about their mental health issues. They're happy to bring their wives, spouses, partners, mothers, other significant people in their life to say that, oh, he has this issue or she has this issue. But for their own issues, they may be a little short-sighted. I think the society has a big part to play with this, and I'm so sad that the society feels that men should be strong. We live in a very toxically patriarchal society which feels that men should not display their emotions. It makes them weak, or it emasculates them. And I'll share a very funny incident with you. A well-educated gentleman once came to my OPD and said that I've been wanting to come and see you for such a long time, doctor. And I said, why didn't you come earlier? And he said, I knew I've been depressed for so long, and I asked one of my friends to accompany me because I thought I can't do this alone. But my friend, you know what he told me? He told me, be a man, don't be a sissy, you don't need to go to a psychiatrist. I said, okay, well, what changed your mind then? He said, after 6 months of sitting on that thought and trying to be a man, I realized the only way to be a man would be to own up, man up, and go and address my mental health needs. So kudos to such people.